And we are live. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just off the bat, 4K in buy-side aggression to the upside for the day. We have most notably about 560 in buy-side eliminated at 25,119 and a 200 lot seller peeling off their contracts at 156. So these are some inflection points as we start. Okay. Let's go ahead and say what's up in the Discord. Yo. What's up? Okay. Boom, boom. We just had a 200 seller peel off at 156 and a 600 or about 550 buyer at 119. So, yeah, if we start to get some strength on this sell lot and come beneath those 500 buyers at 119, you could be seeing a bit of a take profit up in this region. ES has a 330 lot at 67.95, just now there. It's not old resting orders, it's new. That's about it. There we go. Okay.
Are you ready? Welcome to the adventure! Choose your operator man! Come on!
How's everyone doing?
Showtime! Ready! Fight! Web swing! Spider sting! Spider sting! Web swing! Spider sting! Web off! Web swing! Showtime! Web off! Spider sting! Spider-Man!
For JJ. What happened?
Let's rock!
そんなことだね
Come
Let's
on.
rock!
Spider sense tingling.
Ready! Fight!
Spider sting. Spider sting.
Good!
Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Showtime. Web swing. Web ball. Web ball. Maximum spider. Showtime. Spider sting. Web swing. Web swing.
Tornado claw!
Web swing.
Tornado claw! Tornado claw! Real claw! Real claw! Real claw! Real claw! Tornado claw!
Web
Danger!
web swing. Showtime.
Roller of soul! KO! Spider-Man!
Floats. What happened?
Thumbs up,
そんな
soldier!
ことだね
Come on. Spider sense tingling.
Ready! Fight!
Web throw. Web swing. Web ball. Web ball. Spider sting. Web ball. Web swing. Showtime.
Good!
Web swing.
Shield slash!
Maximum spider.
Good! Spider strikes!
Web swing. Spider sting. Web ball. Web swing.
Danger! Shinku Hadouken! KO! Sakura!
If we push up on some of the sell side at 156, you could get a little bit of a slingshot. I want to see a little bit more buy side hit.
Come on.
It's the hourly close in 8 minutes, so you get the battle for the wick right now.
Web ball. Web swing. Spider sting. Web swing. Showtime.
Danger! Continue. Choose your alter ego. Wolverine. Ready. Fight.
Here comes the potential slingshot coming above a 156.
Ready. Fight. Continue. Choose your ultimate. Wolverine. Ready. Fight.
So we should get a open high low close on the next hour. So do we go and spike to the highs as we speak? It's happening. Coming above that sell pool was an inflection point. Yeah, it's endless. Basically. Yeah, they're like, yeah, there's definitely like some perma bears. Oh, nice. We got a 800, two 800 spoofers stepping up to the party at 180 and just shy of 200.
Continue. Choose your alter ego.
Yeah, we got 4K in aggression to the upside, so pulling back on some of that at least at some point.
Let's go, bub.
Ready. Fight.
For what? The 800 spoofers both moved up to the 200s now.
Continue.
Let's see if you got a spoofer on ES. Hold up. Not quite, just NQ.
Let's go, bub.
Ready. Fight.
Charging star. Shield slash. Shield slash. Drill claw. Thunder strikes. Drill claw. Shield slash. Let's go. Final justice. Gamma crush. Let's rock. Who's next? Who's next? Let's rock. Thumbs up, soldier.
I am the apocalypse. Ready. Fight.
Okay, looks like we're going for some buy side.
Shield slash. Silent strikes. Shield slash. Shield slash. Shield slash. Shield slash. Shield slash. Shield slash.
I remember when this thing was at 15K. Or even lower than that.
Let's roll. Thumbs up, soldier. Hold it.
Ready. Fight.
as a day trader? Like mainly if you did swing trades, that would like, because day trading you can get liquidated off of a pullback. Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm tired, but I'm wide awake. There's no pain. A vision and you're gone again. And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. 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 And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. 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 When the sun goes down.
What's up, woke? It's so hilarious to watch that Pete Hegseth like say the Department of Woke is gone, and he's like FAFO and like all these like it's so funny, like the level of like modern day memes that are being like, you know, just yeah, being adopted by people in positions of power now. To be honest, like a lot of what they say about it being like, it should be about, having like fitness standards and, being a merit-based and all that. It's like, yeah, no duh. Should have been that from the beginning. People getting their wires twisted. What? There's like the Chinese have all these Confucius institutes, and then they pay professors to spread that woke propaganda because it's basically like a cultural revolution type soft power Marxist like methodology that they push, and they have this thing called the Thousand Talents program, and they pay them on the side. China's straight up using like psychological warfare, and it's working. That's why I watch that China show every week, because it's a bigger threat than the West leads on about. And then, like, there's a lot of like corporations like CNN and them that just take money from them. So they do these puff pieces like China is living in the 22nd century, 100 years in the future. And it's like total BS. We're going for those spoofers, boys. If it hits some of those 800 lots up at like 25, 200, then you could be seeing like some pullback after that time. Somebody would be passively exiting off their order. What? Did they do something with those? Or were they just wearing it? Yeah, it's like that Dread movie where like there's like 20 were murdered. Shopping will be open in 20 minutes. You ever watch Dread? Hmm. You ever watch the movie Dread? The non-comedic one? Yeah. It was actually pretty good in capturing that like dystopic, you know. Don't. What? I mean, there's nothing wrong if it's your wife and, you know, she happens to be, you know, producing milk and you taste it. Yeah. I tried it just to say, okay, uh-huh. It's actually a little bit sweeter than the milk from, you know, from the cow. If it's from some stranger at work, you're like, hey, Jenny, mind if I try? It's like, hey, I need anyone got some milk for my coffee? I'm kind of out of cream. There's another 800 lot spoofing so on top of the other two. So they really want to like suppress it, it looks like. It's at 130 or sorry, 183. They just added a 800 lot. I mean, like if you're married to the person, like if you're obviously doing some, you know, unsavory things at night anyway. So it's like, hey, can I try that? You know, it's just it's no different than like pass me the remote, you know. Now if you make it into a thing where you need it or something, that's weird. They removed the 800 lot that they were attempting to suppress it. Nothing wrong with trading in your underwear. How do you punch a baby? the hell? And that's her job too, right? She should be lobotomized. Yeah, the social unrest is very much the same. People were better educated back then, it seems. Or at least their vernacular was better. Or they make a TikTok. Yep. Still got those 800 lots shy of 200. The spoofers wanting it to go down, but it's just not. We got that slingshot off the 200 lot at 156, like we were saying. You have another 550 at 119, a buy order. Getting some buyer absorption here, just shy of open. Yeah, it's and then you have boardrooms of people studying these behavioral economics mechanisms and Skinner boxes and dopamine releasing switches that get you to fall prey to these old circuits. And we are open. Wow, we just had some massive absorption of some buyers. We just had a 235 buyer just get instantly absorbed at 167. We got 1,000 lot spoofer on ES. They just disappeared as it went up. You got some divergence from ES as well. Yep. Those spoofers wanted to go down. Ooh, the 800 spoofer just moved down to 160. So they're secure in assuming it's continuing. We're basically back to a 550 buyer at 119 here. It's a volume point of control. I think it's just sputtering here, but eventually possibly going lower to the volume imbalance. Yeah, it's probably just an inducement trap. Boom. Mm-hmm. Yep. They moved the 800 lot down to 140 now, so the spoofer is getting more secure in that level. Yep. And boom. Yeah, indeed. We just hit about 450 sell side there. We just hit the volume imbalance we created on the way up at 95. Yeah, ES was like getting some serious divergence from NQ. You have a bunch of buyers buying this 92 level, about 300 contracts. If it goes below 93, you could absorb these guys for a little bit more. Yep, they're getting absorbed. You just recovered 2,000 in sell side aggression with this entire open. Yeah, there's definitely no indication of it wanting to do anything but just sell off. We just grabbed 430 more sell side on that bounce down. Oh wow, my indicator had nukes. That was perfect timing. Check this out. This was pre-market. Oh, I'll just post it. The link. Oh, no, not the image. Check out how accurate that was. That was all before it dumped. I just liked the name. It was a name I used for chess, so I just kept it. Went back on another 1,000 in sell side here. It's now almost at 2K for the day. With up to, it was up to 5K in aggression, so it's almost recovering the entire day's worth of delta. Those 800 spoofers had it right. Generally, when you have that many contracts, you're not that wrong. Yeah, there's a volume imbalance on the 1,000 tick there too. And we also have the previous month high at 26. Yeah, you got a fresh 100 lot seller that just entered at 44.5, and they could absorb this guy a little bit to test some of the stops on these shorts. If it stays above 44.5. . Wow, sellers just have the upper hand today. Well, they have added like 100 lots that just entered at 49 and 48. So if it comes up on these two inflection points, it's just engineering a seller trap for absorption. Absorption. Here we go. You just had another 134 sellers step in here, and they're not showing strength but fatigue. So he's just going to get added to the slingshot. Indeed. As long as it doesn't come below that 55.75 134 lot seller, you could be good on this seller absorption for a ways here. Cha-ching! What's ES doing? It's finally getting back in line with NQ. Yep. If anything, it's just testing the stops on some of the sellers, trying to stop out the late sellers and or take trailing take profits of the ones up top. That's all a dead cat bounce is, really. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, that's always annoying if you make too much and they're like, sorry, you made too much. You got to make much more now. It's basically the previous month high, and yeah, the daily opens down at 2509. Yeah, it was the previous week and monthly high. And a volume imbalance on the 1K. It was a touch and go on some volume imbalance. Those things are still accurate too. If it breaks this low, it's back to daily open. The levels were good. Yep. Peace, man. We got 2 minutes till the hourly close. They dipped into 200 lots down at 21, another 60 seller added at 35. Battle for the wick on the hourly. Wow, 1,000 lots at 25.70 being spoofed. It's about to get hit. They moved it up slightly. They're trying to bring it back down. They just moved it. It's gone now. That first sell-off was pretty clean. I didn't take anything in the range though, but there was a few little pools I circled that were important. 900 spoofer at 25.90. Hey, there's nothing wrong with hanging out in here. basically established like a temporary bottom off the previous month high and just shy of the daily open, but it's kind of lackluster in volume here. You are getting a shift in the volume cloud. Do we bounce off of this and head off of that, or break through this super trend at 2546? If it comes above 7250, you could be putting a seller into a slingshot. And here we go. Above 7250, sweep to the 90s and large resting order up to 105. Needs to spike up here or do it. Or not. Here we go. No. Ooh, they just had another 290 lots that entered for sellers at 70 and 69. So either you see strength in the sellers here or, yeah, there's sellers stepping back up. It's establishing like a volume node here. This entire volume node with the volume point of control at 2560. $15-minute closing, and then we'll see what it does. Again, if those sellers that are circled here, the 200 lots up at the 2572, you could get a little burst up. There's more resting orders up into that 105 region than below, so we'll see. Trend has been down though, but looks like an inverted head and shoulders to the upside. After getting speaking of Biden, like when I got my mask, like it's not hard to believe that the CIA could like have doppelgangers of people using silicone masks, because that thing was extremely high quality. When you put it on, it feels like a second layer of skin, like a sleeve or something. It's really weird. It doesn't even get tired when you wear it on your face, and you can talk and everything, and it just stays on your skin like spandex. Did I show you that, caveman? It's so weird to look in the mirror when you have it on. You're like, what the heck? It feels like, it puts the lotion on its skin. It feels like a little bit different. Here, I'll upload it really quick. This was the day I got it. I mean, you'd need a makeup artist to blend your skin tone to the eyelids and get some glue and glue it down to be supreme in your effect. But yeah, it's pretty believable. Nice. So we're getting that slingshot finally. They did a little liquidity grab lower first, but the theory of coming above these inflection points of these sellers is coming true. Sweeping up to the 105 region has more resting orders, so it makes more sense. But they preemptively swept some sell side first. It was like 750 AJ. And it was like a 12-week production time. Yeah, I'm highly impressed. It's still uncanny valley looking at it on the head form that it rests on. I'm like, what the heck did I get? What's up, Jacobine? Yeah, this is just like take while the taking's takeable in this range. Like it's sweeping up both sides here. Do 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 do. So yeah, there's just too many things on both sides here. I still think the 105 area makes more sense. At least a 50% retrace on this path down before a hard rejection would make more sense, but What do I know? I put that there. I said it was going to bounce off the cloud, and it did. Broke the bull super trend it was forming. Cloud is lackluster at best for the buyers, but sweep to the 100, my friend. Let's go. Sweep. You just got 136 buyer at 82. They're adding, it's 140. And they have a 80 lot friend at 81. Generally, I don't like to see that for longs, but if it holds, they're getting their strength back. Somebody added 80 more at 86. They like 80. They're adding another 80 at 79. And another 60 at 80. So there's a large buyer iceberging in here. They're expecting it to sweep up to the 115s, it looks like, because there's a 80 lot up there. There's the slingshot play, and then there's the onsides buyers, like strength play. I generally play this seller slingshot, but this is another opportunity if you play this pattern of buyer strength. And here we go. I'll just stay till the halfway mark of the hour just to see if it goes where I thought it was going to go, and then I'll be out of your hair. Buyer absorption potential if you're looking to short it. 79 is the line in the sand for that idea. Dun, 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 dun. And we're off to see the wizard to the upside. Hitting some buy side up here too. Should spike up now. I think they induced their trap for whatever they were attempting at. Oh, or just shy of 100 getting a sell wall then. Okay, buyer absorption it is at this point. 79 is not holding, so it is a buyer absorption. On that note, folks, I will catch you tomorrow. Trade safe and stay blessed. Peace.